Frederix is the godfather of scripting in OpenSim, and the trail would not be complete without a visit to Outworld's grid. Ferd is a very modest, generous, and fun-loving guy, always ready to help others, and I found that willingness to help others without being conceited about their own achievements was a common thread among all the scripters who have participated in the trail. Ferd's theme has to do with using NPCs to make rideable animals, and you'll find a whole zoo of creatures on Virunga, the African-themed Var region of Outworld. The collection of free items on this grid is amazing, but Ferd's generosity goes further. His website, outworlds.com, offers a marvelous collection of scripts, helpful hints, free items, and links to pretty much anything you might need for setting up your own grid or region.
So what we have in my trail are non-player character rideable animal, the scripts you can take home, and a kit to make your own rideable tiger. That's what all this stuff is based on. Laura had an idea. She said, "Can I ride a tiger?" I said, "No, you can't." Well, maybe, sort of. And we came up with what's called the half-avatars. Just to give you the history, the half-avatar is the bottom half of an avatar, and it fakes out making you look like you're riding an animal. So we did some half-atar dragons, we did some half-atar vampires. So a classic would be a switcher. Nara writes books about shapeshifters, so we shifted her shape. So we made Nara a Selkie, and then it just one thing came to notice is, "Can you make me a tiger?" And it's like, no, not possible. But maybe I can put your avatar on a tiger and make a tiger avatar. And then that kind of grew into the next step, and then one day we suddenly realized that NPCs have improved to the point where you can click on a pose ball and make an NPC mirror. You can make an NPC elephant, and so we based Virunga around, a huge set of herds. You can have an NPC almost anything. I believe you could probably have NPC water in a sim. I've got an NPC dress we're working on for Queen Elsa to wear that blows in the breeze. There's just, an NPC dinosaur that's multi-passenger, like a bus. The only clue there's an NPC around other than show up on your radar is like there might be a single decimal point for a name floating around a sim, and that NPC can literally be the sim and can pick up its feet and move if necessary. They even can teleport, which is kind of interesting. They can't leave the sim, but they can teleport around the sim, which was rather startling the first time I saw one of my NPC cows. And she actually followed me through a hypergate and just landed in the middle of the Yo Frankie game. I was kind of shocked by this stuff. There's an all-in-one non-player character script. It's the Wizardry and Steamworks people that published the original draft. It's open source, as all my code is. Almost all my code is either based on something from scratch or something that someone has written and published open source, and we've just kind of taken it and run with it for 3 or 4 or 5 years, like the all-in-one non-player character controller script. That's there with some example animals. We have a Look At Bee. The group got together and contributed money. Thank you very much, everybody, to fix a command called Look At, LL Look At. I've turned that along with some code from Dahlia Crane, who published a little code snippet into a nice flying little bird, like a hummingbird in front of you. So we're giving away various open source scripts. They all are in the library. It's got about 1,500 projects, probably, I'd have to add it all up, 8,000 or 9,000 files. It's somewhere in the order of several gigabytes of code, mesh, and other stuff that's in the free script library. And that's what we're trying to pitch, is the idea is that open source is good. Have over 500 authors have contributed scripts to the library. They've done tens of thousands of hours of work on some of these scripts. I know of some scripts alone that have 2,000 to 3,000 hours of time spent in them. And so they're very interesting that people open them up, let other people use them, let me and other people build on them. I've been here 8 years, and you turn around and every single day I log on, I see something different. And I go, wow, how did that happen? Something new. There's such an incredible group of people that contribute to open source and throw stuff out there for people to play with and give stuff away.